بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم ألف لام ميم ذلك الكتاب لا ريب فيه هدى للمتقين.
Interpretation of the Holy Quran.
Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. In the name of Allah, the Beneficent, the Merciful. With the help of Allah, we have started to have a brief interpretation of Quran, and we reach to chapter Falak. Please listen to verse 1 to 3.
بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم قل أعوذ برب الفلق من شر ما خلق ومن شر غاسق إذا وقب.
Allah Tabaraka wa Ta'ala says, قُلْ أَعُوذُ بِرَبِّ الْفَلَقِ. Say, I seek refuge in the Lord of the dawn. مِنْ شَرِّ مَا خَلَقَ. From the evil of what He has created. وَمِنْ شَرِّ غَاسِقٍ إِذَا وَقَبَ. And from the evil of the utterly dark night when it comes. In last session, we talked about first and second verse of this chapter. And we talked a little about the third one, وَمِنْ شَرِّ غَاسِقٍ إِذَا وَقَبَ. We take refuge to Allah from the darkness of the night when it comes. We said many dangerous things will happen in the night. Unfortunately, the criminals, sinners, when they want to attack most of the time, they plot a plan to attack in the night. So we take refuge to Allah from the darkness. But it is good to know that at the same time that many sinners are committing sin and disobey Allah in the night, at the same time many people who are very close to Allah, they wake up in the night and they say midnight prayer and talk to the Lord. So night is the best for some people who are close to Allah, religious people, because this is the best time to worship Allah, and for some criminals are the best. In chapter Al Imran, verse 113, Allah Tabaraka wa Ta'ala says, يَتْلُونَ آيَاتِ اللَّهِ آنَاءَ اللَّيْلِ وَهُمْ يَسْجُدُونَ. They recite. Allah is talking about people who are pious, religious people. They recite Allah's communications in the night time and they adore Him. They prostrate and they enjoy when in the night people are sleeping and they talk to the Lord and cry. So night is good for some people to talk to Allah, and for some people, criminals, unfortunately, is good to commit sin. Allah has ordered us to take refuge to Him when we find some problems, when we see something dangerous. And it is good to know that if Allah has ordered us to take refuge to Him, definitely He must give the refuge and He must give shelter to us when we take refuge to Him. Otherwise, it's useless to order somebody to come and ask me for help, to take refuge to Him, and Allah will not give any shelter. Definitely, He is the one who gives fence and who gives shelter to us. Otherwise, His order will be repealed. Among all the evils, all the vices, Allah has mentioned three different evils in these chapters. One, Allah Tabaraka wa Ta'ala says, من شر غاسق إذا وقب, from the evil of hidden or darkness in the night when it comes, utterly dark night when it comes. This is one. Another one, من شر النفاثات في العقد, from the evil of bad tongue. Some people use their tongue in a very bad way. They bring the problems in the society, among the families. And from the evil of those who blow on knots. Blow on knots, it means they will try to find something in the community or in the family, and they will backbite here and there, and they will make a situation worse and worse. So we say to Allah that we take refuge to you from the evil of those who blow on knots. It means they make the problems worse and worse. This is the second one. And the third one, Allah Tabaraka wa Ta'ala says, min sharri hasidin, the last verse of this chapter, wa min sharri hasidin iza hasad. It means from the evil of the envious when he envies. A person who cannot see that other people have blessings of Allah. He tries his best to destroy their blessings, their facilities. He has a competition with others, but negative competition. Positive competition is wonderful. My friend is a good person, I want to be better than him. That is wonderful. He's a religious person, I want to worship Allah more than him. This is positive competition, and it is recommended. But negative one, it means he doesn't want to see anything good about his friends, his family. So sometimes he tries to destroy good attributes or good deeds for his friends or his family. This is the one that we call it as a jealousy. As we understood, Allah Tabaraka wa Ta'ala said, he mentioned especially three different evils. Qasiqin iza waqab, utterly dark night when it comes. And nafasat fil uqad, it means who blow on knots and use his tongues in a wrong way. And hasidin iza hasad, it means evil of the envious when he envies. We take refuge to Allah in all situations. Even when we want to recite Quran, which is the best, wonderful, and it is perfect, still we are recommended to take refuge to Allah. Allah says in chapter Nahl, verse 98, فَإِذَا قَرَأْتَ الْقُرْآنَ فَاسْتَئِذْ بِاللَّهِ مِنَ الشَّيْطَانِ الرَّجِيمِ. Say, when you recite the Quran, seek refuge with Allah from the accursed shaitan. It means even we can recite Quran in a way that we will be cursed. رُبَّ تَالِ الْقُرْآنِ وَالْقُرْآنُ يَلْأَنُهُ. A person who recites Quran to show off. A person who recites Quran to humiliate somebody else. So the intention is very important, and it should be pure. This is the reason that even if we recite Quran, which is very good deed, still we should take refuge to Allah. In this chapter, Allah Tabaraka wa Ta'ala talks about three outside evil, external evils. As we said, one of them is min sharri qasiqin iza waqab, the evil of darkness when it comes, min sharri nafasat fil uqad, from the evil of bad tongue, bad language, and from the envies, when he envy. All of them are external. But in next chapter that inshallah we are going to talk about the next about it in next session, we will see that Allah Tabaraka wa Ta'ala is talking about inside evil and within evil. In next chapter, we talked about min sharril waswas al-khannas. We take refuge to Allah from something that inside our heart will make some problems. He doesn't let our heart to be strong. So this is inside evil. In that chapter, we will see that we take refuge to Allah by different ways. We said, "A'udhu bi Rabbin Nas." We take refuge to the Lord of the people, Malik Nas, King of the people, Ilahin Nas. It means God Himself. So in next chapter, since we are taking refuge to Allah from internal evil, which is much more dangerous and more difficult comparing to outside evil, we take refuge to Allah 3 times. We say, "Qul a'udhu bi Rabbin Nas, Malikin Nas, Ilahin Nas." Because the enemy is so bad. Waswasa is terrible. It means we cannot be stable. Even our thinking is not stable. Sometimes, God forbid, and even about Allah Tabaraka wa Ta'ala. And Shaitan is going to do such a thing. Inshallah, in next section, I'm going to talk about it. But here, the evils are out from outside. Only one time we said, "Qul a'udhu bi Rabbil Falak." So, in chapter of Falak, we take refuge to one attribute of Allah, Rabbil Falak. But in chapter Nas, we take to 3 different attributes of Allah. It is good to know that we should take refuge to Allah from bad tongue. Bad tongues may hurt the family and destroy a family. We will understand when Allah says to the Prophet, "Qul a'udhu bi Rabbil Falak," even the prophets should take refuge to Allah, because the dangerous things is dangerous and evil is evil for them, and they should take refuge to Allah as we should take. We will understand also that the improvement of ourselves and our society will not happen unless by taking refuge to Allah. And we have understood that when we ask Allah to help us, we should take refuge to Him from anything bad. We should not say only this issue or that issue. Our prayer should be very wide. Please listen to verse 4 and 5.
ومن شر النفاثات في العقد ومن شر حاسد إذا حسد.
Allah Tabaraka wa Ta'ala says, وَمِن شَرِّ النَّفَّاثَاتِ فِي الْعُقَدِ, and from the evil of those who blow on knots. وَمِن شَرِّ حَاسِدٍ إِذَا حَسَدٍ, and from the evil of the envious when he envies. What is naffasat? Naffasat from nafasa means to blow. And uqad is a plural word from aqada, it means knot or tie. Some people, they try to bring negative propagation. They talk against different people, different jobs, different situation, and as it is their attributes. Allah Tabaraka wa Ta'ala says, these people are dangerous people, that we should take refuge to Allah from such a people, like those people who are gossip, sometimes intelligences, Those people who are making rumors, bring the lies in the community, make lies and backbites people. We should take refuge to Allah. And nafasat fil uqad, Allah says, those who blow on knots, it is like metaphor. It means by their tongue, as they blow, when they make a problem in the society, as they blow on the fire, when a person blow on the fire, it makes it worse. So these people see the fire in the community and they blow on that. In chapter Baqarah, verse 102, Allah Tabaraka wa Ta'ala is talking about some people who makes problem between husband and wife. فَيَتَعَلَّمُونَ مِنْهُمَا مَا يُفَرَّقُونَ بِهِ بَيْنَ الْمَرْءِ وَزَوْجِهِ. Even then, men learned from these two magic by which they might cause a separation between a man and his wife. So these people have learned the magic to make a problem between husband and wife. It is good to know that one example of nafasat is magic. We said nafasat means to blow on knots to bring the problem. To use the magic, it means this is one example that we should take refuge to Allah from those people who have such an ability. It is possible to have a relation with jinn or to do magic. It is possible, but in Islam it is forbidden to learn and it is forbidden to use it. It is our duties, our responsibility to bring the peace in the family, not to bring the problems. Inshallah, in next session, I would like to talk about the last verse when Allah says, وَمِن شَرِّ حَاسِدٍ إِذَا حَسَدٍ. I would like to talk about jealousy, which is very, very important issue. We should know that it is a very bad sickness. We should know what it is, how it hurts us, and how to cure it. Thank you very much for watching. Wassalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.